Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arti Kurnia Nanti, and I will explain my presentation about reading journal as a way to improve students' reading comprehension. Introduction. Textbooks reading comprehension is critical in the individual educational successes. By not having a good ability in reading text, students may have difficulties in some ways. In relation to the reading activity, composing a journal is a very motivational instrument when utilized as a part of the activity that it makes a student read with reason, subsequently focusing on a deeper level of perception. Theoretical framework. Reading journal is one way to record student independent learning based on the text they read. This study was conducted to find out the students' level of reading comprehension through some notes written in the reading journal. Several questions regarding student understanding and journal function are asked. Number 1. Do you think that reading a reading journal is generally useful to support the learning process? Number 2. Can the whole concept and terms in the assigned reading be understood? And number 3, if the answer to question number 2 is no, do you prepare the related question to be submitted to the lecturer in the class session? Method. There are 3 instruments used in the research: reading journal, quiz, and questionnaire. First, the students are assigned to read a text. Secondly, they are asked to write a journal that reports things they have read. Number 3, the students have to do simple quiz related to the text material they read. And the last is the students are asked to fill in the questionnaire about their opinion. Data presentation and analysis. The participants of this research are 80 students from 3 departments in Majalengka University. There are 30 students of Bahasa Indonesia Department, 30 students of PGKR Department, and 20 students of English Department. Number 1. Out of 30 students of PGKR Department, 22 of them have written their journal quite well, 7 students have done it fairly, and only 1 student have performed poorly. It means that 73.3% of them comprehend the text quite well, 23.3% do it fairly, and only 3.3% do it poorly. However, the result of the quiz does not always prove exactly the same. Number 2, out of 30 students of Bahasa Indonesia Department, 22 of them, or 73.3%, show good comprehension in their reading journal, and the rest 80 students, or 26.7%, have comprehended the assigned reading fairly. Surprisingly, no student has written the journal poorly. However, the quiz scores do not always prove the same. Number 3, there are 20 students in English department. There are 5 students, or 45.5%, who have well comprehended the assigned reading, while 5 students, or 55.5%, have written their journal fairly, and only 1 student, or 9%, has comprehended the reading poorly. There are 8 students, or 72.7%, who have performed well in the quiz, while there is only 1 student, or 9%, who shows his average performance, and 2 students, or 18.2%, have performed poorly in the quiz. From explanation above, it can be seen that from 3 departments above show improvement in the good category. It means that in this department, the number of students who perform well in the quiz has increased as compared to the whole result of their journals. Conclusion. After doing research with several methods, the author found that 98% of the students think that the task of reading journal helped them understand the whole idea of the assigned reading text. Even though the effect of reading journal is not very significant toward the improvement of students' understanding toward a text, the questionnaire results suggest that most students agree with the usefulness of this activity. Comment. I think this journal is very interesting and also present a method that is quite effective to improve reading comprehension for students. Thank you for listening my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.